Woohoo! Hello, my sewing friends. I'm Jen, and this is the sewing room where this table needed a cutting mat. I had one, it was only 36 inches by 24 inches, but my table is 72 inches by 30 inches. So it was too small. And the problem was that every time I would go to cut something out, I would drape the fabric over the table and I'd slide the cutting mat underneath when I used my rotary cutter. But I was always having to catch myself right before I ran over the edge and got into the table. I caught myself pretty much every time, but that just wasn't going to work. So I had another mat and I thought, maybe there are some possibilities with that. So here's what happened. This is my work table. It's a great table. It is 30 inches deep by 72 inches long, but it has a problem, and I'm going to attempt to solve that problem. Problem is, I have a cutting mat, and it's right here. You can see it. It's one of these, and it is 36 by 24. Well, the table's 30 by 72. Well, okay, so I have a mat. It's big, but it's too big for the table. So what I did was went over to my quilt shop and I said, you guys have mats that fit your tables. Where do you get them? And are they cut to size? And can I get one? My favorite lady at that quilt store is the one that sold me my sewing machine. And what she said was, you already have a mat? And I said, yeah, but it's too big. She goes, well, you could try and cut it down. And I thought, you know what? She's right. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I mean, I can't use the mat anyway. Well, why not try cutting it down and seeing if I can use it? It's okay. It's not really straight, as you know, we like things to be straight. The edge feels really nice. I'm really happy with that. But I don't know, the obsessive person in me just thinks maybe follow this 27-inch line all the way down. So I think maybe I'm going to do that. One more time. Okay, I think it worked. I got some stuff on it, but I think that either goof off or who knows. We'll take it off and it needs to be cleaned anyway, so. Command strips might be a good way to go if I want to anchor this down at the edges, just so it doesn't go sliding all over the place. So amazing, right? I had no idea it would turn out this well. But I have to say that I think one of the key things about it is, number one, this is not a self-healing mat. I wish it was. I thought it was when I bought it, but it's not. So I think that the friction from the blade of the saw melted the plastic as I went along. And that gave me that really smooth edge that I was not expecting. I was expecting to have to sand it, have a really ragged edge, but nope. So keep that in mind if you ever want to do this. I don't know if the same thing would be the case on a self-healing mat, but sure was on this one. I would love to have a self-healing mat. So when this one wears out, I will definitely do that. And I'll get it the right size. So, you know, it's great to be able to use what you have and adapt it to what you need. So if you've ever tried this, let me know any tips and tricks that I need to know, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.